Okay, this is Edward streaming live on justin.tv/EdwardStarcraft, and I'm also streaming live on masscarriers.com. I present to you a game between Smurfed and Dikfury, both two random players. This is on the map Metalopolis. I'm joined here by William, by Connie, by Kevin, and a few other people. And David. David, we need you as a commentator. I like how you're pushing your computer with those wheels. This is between two mid-level diamond players, Smurfed and Dikfury. Both of them have really good style, and we're going to show you, what a good game, what a higher level game looks like. How games are meant to be played. How this game is meant to be played. Okay, so we have Dikfury spawn here as this Zerg player, and at the same time Smurf spawning as the Terran player. No, they actually disconnected from the stream. That's usually how this works. So we have Smurfed on the top right hand side, and yeah, Wi-Fi's on. You can unplug it. Yes, it is. Okay, so Smurfed over here spawning on the. Need to turn stream off. Yes, Dikfury, you need to be turning the stream off. And I just gave away the spawn locations. You didn't hear the spawn locations, did you? Okay, they want you to talk, David.
So we've got right now here is a pause, a timeout, if you will. Not really used in professional play that often, if at all. Someone says that they have seen them in tournaments. It shows you what I know. So let's see here. We got Smurf building some SCVs. Some more SCVs getting to 9 supply. Probably going to build a supply depot pretty soon. Back to Ed for some actual commentary.
Take a look at David. Back to me. Back to Ed. Now look at the announcer your voice could be.
Sadly, it is not your voice. And it never will be.
Yes. Anyways. I wonder if that lag is mine. Here, you can commentate while I check the lag.
Got some lag issues going on over here. Bringing up the start menu, and now a command prompt. Pinging something there. Getting back some milliseconds, some TTLs rather. Time to live is what someone says it is. I don't know. My networking experience goes to ipconfig/release/renew because I own a Windows 7 computer.
Okay, I changed the positioning of the antenna. That should be solving the lag positions right here. Smurf is like, David, if I win, call me. If I lose, call me still.
I'm not sure if Smurf can hear me right now. He probably won't. I will not call him in any event.
Dick, it's like, you listening to this voice? Okay, so we do have Dikfury over here. He's starting to build his spawning pool, and he's also... Okay, so we do have Dikfury over here building his spawning pool. Looks like he may be going for... I'm actually not sure right now. He did go for an earlier spawning pool, so we're not going to see an early expansion as early as some Zergs, but most Zergs will opt for to expand relatively easy for many reasons. So one reason is because... yeah, and there's a expansion. And yes, these people are mid-level diamonds. They're pretty good players. I've seen Smurf play before. I've seen Dikfury play before. And so one reason is because Zerg units don't have much range. So it's very good to fight in wide open spaces. And here is a wide open space. Here is not. So Zerg does not like this ramp. Zerg wants to be out here, and like if you can... That's why a lot of strategy from other players relies on cornering Zerg into their base. I don't know what that sound was. That was a weird sound. I think that came from Connie's microphone over there. Connie, are you still there? Are you alright? Did you crash?
Yeah. What noise did you hear?
I don't know. I heard like... Yep. So at the same time, Smurf going for 3 barracks at the start. It looks like Smurf is, remember, making sure to continually produce SCVs. Oh, queuing some up. So pro Smurf. And at the same time, building a tech lab out of his barracks over here. He has 2 tech labs. He's researching STEM right now. STEM is one of the best upgrades you can get for for Terran, and at the same time, I'm betting he's going to put down a reactor on his third barracks. Usually that's how most Terran do this with the 3 barracks opening. 2 tech labs and 1 reactor. It looks like right now he's just going to be building a marine out of his barracks. Sometimes people want to have a few earlier defense units, and it does look like Dikfury moving out with 3 Zerglings to scout out where his enemy is. 4 Zerglings. I don't think he knows where his scout is. Let's see. No, he does not know where his opponent is at all. So now he does know that he's at the far position. It's going to be good for Dikfury to be able to protect his expansion. I mean, it's much harder for his opponent to reinforce, but it looks like Dikfury producing a lot of early Zerglings. He's going to be able to put a lot of early pressure with those Zerglings. You guys heading out? Okay, sounds good. So these early Zerglings, I don't know. Actually, they will be pretty useful against his enemy. I think Dikfury just scouted Smurf's early expansion. Yes, he did. So he does know that this would be a good time to attack. I'm not sure why he's not attacking. I mean, that 400 and there he's going with the attack because really Dikfury just spent 400 minerals on his command center, and when you're spending all of your money, that means that you have 8 less Marines or whatever. It's a very good time for Dikfury to attack. So he's checking that the Zelnaga tower and whatnot, and to make sure that there's no army parked there. And AWE Fox already saying, "Oh my God, it's good game over here for Smurf." I don't think it's good game, but I mean, now I don't know why Dikfury is pausing here. The longer he waits, the more equal they will be. I mean, it's called a timing attack because I mean, it's a good time for him to attack right after this command center goes down, because all of these units aren't going. I mean, Smurf building these 2 bunkers to protect. Oh, and these get into the mineral line. They're going to do so much damage to these SCVs, bringing all of them to the red, but not actually killing many of the SCVs. Now Dikfury trying to killing like 1 SCV over there. I don't think he's really killed. Yeah, he hasn't really killed that many units over here. He can take out those Marauders. I'm not sure why he's running away from them. But now he's walled into the main base, and Dikfury, yes, being so indecisive, giving Smurf the time he needs to fend off this attack. I mean, Smurf continuously not building stuff to fend off this attack. I'm not sure why. He's continually building SCVs, though. Those SCVs are good. I don't care if he's building Marauders, just as long as you remember SCVs and supply depots, that's good. He does have a lot of production over here, though. Right now, at the same time, Dikfury, you can see his Zerg play is pretty good. You come back to his base and it's like, whoa, you're already at lair, and he's also getting a Spire. Spire is very good against turtling Terrans, because that means that they're rendered even more immobile. You get a lot of Marauders. Marauders can't attack air. They're also kind of slow. And where are we going to? What are you pointing at? Yeah, 4 tech labs for him. 5 tech labs, actually. So that's quite a bit of production for Smurf. I'm not sure why he's making that many Marauders. It looks like he's almost just making only Marauders today. That might be a just like fun thing that Smurf likes to do. Smurf also has really interesting play when we see him. I mean, last time we saw him going with a nuke opening. And then going into like a planetary fortress to contain his opponent, who was Haste. And it looks like in this game, now he's building some Marines. Yeah, so I mean, he really needs a barracks with a reactor. He's also getting a factory up. I think he's going to be tanking to the medevac, so that he can do a little more healing with that medevac over there. At the same time, we see Dikfury. What is he up to? He just got his Spire up, so he might be able to pump out a few Mulix soon. And you can see, he's actually not doing that great of a job at keeping his money low. He is also supply blocked. Not very good for Dikfury over here. At the same time, Smurf just, starting to mix some Marines into his mix of mostly Marauders. So getting supply blocked again, not very good, especially when, there's some Zerglings running through your base. You don't want to be able to, I think supply block really, though, hurts Zerg and Protoss the most. Well, actually, no, they hurt all of them the most. But I mean, Protoss, if you're being attacked, Warpin is very fast, very effective. Terran, it just slows down your production a lot. I mean, I guess all the races are very equal. It's just like Protoss, you realize it more instantly because you're trying to warp in units, and you're like, darn it, I can't warp in units. With Terran, it's more like you queued up, and then suddenly not enough supply depots. So Smurfed right now with a mostly Marauder army. I'm not sure why he's doing that today. Just having some fun, I guess. But he is taking up to his starport. He is also getting an engineering bay. I'm not sure if he scouted some mutas or anything, but it's definitely a good idea against almost any Zerg player to get an engineering bay for turrets, just in case you have mutas coming in. So right now, what is we have 12 Mutalisks just coming out from Dikfury. 12 Mutalisks and quite a few Zerglings. That's a very common unit composition that we see from Zerg players. And let's take a look at the army value now. You can see that Smurf still has a larger army value, but at the same time, these Mutalisks are going to do plenty of damage to Zerg space. I mean, to Smurf space. And look, those Mutalisks just destroying. Those Marines are over here to come back at the Mutas. The Mutas are extremely fragile, even though they do quite a bit of damage to light units. They and look, these Marines just getting stemmed again and again. These Mutalisks just getting destroyed, shredded by those Marines. But I mean, again, at the same time, there just weren't enough Marines. AW Fox saying WTF. I'm not sure what he's going at. I mean, those Mutalisks could have run, but you saw how 12 Mutalisks got turned into 5 very easily by those Marines. Marines are not Mutalisks' friends, and you know, really. You usually do not want to engage a Terran an army with Mutalisks. They're more for distraction. You know, distract. Like the purpose of this Mutalisk and Zergling army composition is so that you can distract. You force the Terran to move over some units. You force them to stem, and then you move in your army at the front where they're not guarded. See, like there's no defenses over at the front. But Dikfury's not doing a good job of that. At the same time, we do have Smurf moving out with a lot of his Marauders, and at the same time, I don't. Zerglings are coming in for from Dikfury, going to be taking out all of Smurf's defenses over here, and also taking out a lot of Smurf's SCVs. Let's see it. Oh, doing so much damage to Smurf. Smurf at the same time coming over here to Dikfury's base. Going to be taking out this hatchery very easily with all of those Marauders. These Mutalisks are trying to do as much damage as they can, but these heavily armored units are going to be very well protected right now with their, with their gigantic suits. But in the end, you know, Smurf losing all of his units here. I don't think this is good for Smurf, losing so many SCVs over there, losing so many Mutalisks over there. Let's take a look at the Harvesters count. Oh, Smurf still having 38, and at the same time, Dikfury with 45 Harvesters. That's still quite a lot, and that shows you that they've been constantly been building. And so, what is going on over here at Smurf's third base? It didn't even, Smurf just killing these Zerglings very quickly. I don't know what Dikfury was trying to do over here. You know, I think he was going to morph them into Banelings or something, but then he just forgot about them, and he never got into the part where he's like, oh cool, I have Banelings right next to a mineral line, why don't I go and attack? Not that, but Smurf should be constantly producing SCVs. He's still not, and there's something interesting happening over here, which is nothing. Those Mutalisks need to be with army, says AW Fox. Yes, they do. There are quite a few Mutalisks over here, and Zerg is taking this opportunity to really contain the Terran. You know, to really expand get more resources. And I mean, really, Dikfury is in a very good position right now with almost double. Well, no, Smurf is getting double the income with so many mules. Those mules are so powerful; they give you so much income. And Smurf with that much income, but at the same time, Dikfury coming in with some Mutalisks over here, and those Marines are going to make short work of the Mutalisks. Take a look at that. This is why you don't engage with Mutalisks. Mutalisks are really a hit and run unit, and Dikfury, I think, really evening himself out. Let's go back to army value, and you see that Dikfury is still slightly ahead, but his army value is lower than Smurf. Smurf just needs more SCVs now after getting so many taken out by those Mutalisks. David, you want to comment some more?
I haven't actually been watching for the past couple of minutes, but I know that Ed's doing a great job commentating. Thanks a lot for having us tonight, Ed.
Yeah, thank you. You should come over more often and then help me commentate, right? We can have you over Skype. Get you as exactly a guest commentator. So at the same time,
Yes,
Smurf.
I like that. I would like that.
You would like that?
Yes, I would like that.
Okay, so Connie likes it. Is that a good thing? Okay, so
Dude, your voice is just like so awesome.
I think she's talking about David. So we do see Smurf coming in for a push over here with his Mass Marines. Let's take a look at that. Oh, and Missile Turret taking out these Mutalisks. And Dikfury really not doing very well with those Mutalisks. Again, you shouldn't be engaging. It's kind of funny how Smurf has just so many barracks that he can just pump Marines out of them without even any reactors. But